Hey there, great 6 and 7 spelling champions. Welcome back to another explainer. Today, we're literally stepping through the gates of King Leo's vibrant year kingdom to completely master the Latin roots ANN and ENN. Seriously, by the time we finish this explainer, you're going to be decoding massive, intimidating words like absolute pros, just by understanding the little secrets hidden right inside them.
Now, you might be wondering, so what does this actually have to do with years? Well, that right there is our golden question. Think of this as the ultimate cheat code for the entire explainer. Whenever you spot a word with ANN or ENN, I want you to immediately ask yourself that question. Because the original Latin word annus simply means year. So if you see those letters, the word is almost certainly tied to the concept of time and years. It's crazy, but this one single question unlocks dozens of complex words.
All right, let's step into the training ground of the year kingdom. You know, a major secret of really great spellers is that they don't just stare at boring lists of letters. No way. They create incredibly memorable mental pictures. So, we're going to build some of those pictures right now with the help of a few special animal friends who live here in the kingdom. Are you ready to train your brain to see words as pictures? Let's do it.
First up is a word you've probably heard before, annual, which just means happening once every year. To really lock this into your memory, I want you to picture the birthday koala. Just imagine this cheerful little koala appearing out of nowhere with a giant, delicious birthday cake, but he only comes out exactly once every single year. When he pops out, he says, "See you again next year." That's exactly what annual means, yearly.
Next, we've got anniversary, which is the yearly return of a special date. Picture our elegant swan celebration planner gliding gracefully around a magical, glowing calendar date. Every single year, absolutely without fail, that specific date lights up again, and our swan is right there to celebrate it. That glowing return, that's your anniversary.
Now let's stretch those timelines a bit. Imagine our kangaroo time jumper taking a massive leap across 2 giant calendar pages. Jump, wait, jump again. That's biennial, meaning every 2 years. Next, our duck calendar hopper hops across 3 floating calendar stones in a pond. 1, 2, 3. That's triennial, every 3 years. And finally, think of the Olympic rings with our Dolphin Olympics coach. 4 rings, 4 years. Quadrennial, happening every 4 years.
Okay, moving on to a really beautiful word, perennial, which means returning year after year or lasting through the years. Imagine our squirrel garden keeper standing watch over a magical garden where this one special flower blooms every single spring. It doesn't matter what the weather does, it pushes through the soil year after year after year. It's totally reliable, it's lasting, it is perennial.
All right, brace yourselves, guys, because we are about to make a massive time jump to exactly 100 years, a centennial. To remember this one, just visualize our absolutely fabulous peacock party host. He's strutting his stuff next to a colossal cake that's covered in exactly 100 blazing candles. So from now on, whenever you hear the word centennial, I want you to think of that massive 100-candle cake.
But wait, we can actually go way bigger, to 1,000. This is a millennium, a period of 1,000 years. Now, physically turning the pages on a calendar for 1,000 years would literally take forever, right? So instead, I want you to picture our friendly time dragon wrapped protectively around this towering 1,000-page calendar tower. If you happen to be a student standing next to that giant tower, well, you're a millennial.
Okay, welcome to the proven ground. We are officially inside the quiz stadium now. I'm handing the imaginary microphone right over to our Tiger Game Show host for an interactive spelling bee quiz. No peeking at your notes, champions. It's time to see if those mental pictures we just built have actually locked into your long-term memory. Let's play. All right, here's your first question, straight from the Tiger Game Show host. A biennial event occurs. Is it A, every year, B, every 2 years, C, every 3, or D, every 10? Think back to our animal friends. Who jumped across the calendar pages and how many did they jump? I'll give you just a second to lock in your guess.
And the answer is B, every 2 years. Excellent job if you got that one right. Just picture our hamster team captains holding up their giant B cards while the penguin referee throws calendar confetti all over the stadium. Remember the kangaroo leaping over 2 pages? Bi means 2. Ennial means year. 2 years.
Let's kick things up a notch with a fill-in-the-blank challenge. Question 2. A 100-year celebration is a what? Think hard. Picture the cake. Picture the feathers. Who was hosting that massive party and what was the word?
You got it. The answer is centennial.
Picture our llama teacher enthusiastically writing Centennial on her giant calendar chalkboard. Cent means 100, and ennial means year. 100 years. If you pictured the peacock party host with his 100 candles, I gotta say, your word detective skills are incredibly sharp.
All right, let's shift into hyperdrive. It's time for the vocabulary rocket ride. We are blasting off with the Flying Owl pilot to do a rapid-fire review of the mechanics we've learned so far. Fasten your seatbelts, guys, because we're going to connect these Latin prefixes to the roots at lightning speed.
So here is your etymology toolkit. It literally maps Latin number prefixes straight to their math values. Ready? Bi is 2, tri is 3, quadri is 4, quinque is 5, dec is 10, cent is 100, mille is 1,000, and sesqui, oh, that's a really fun one. It means 1.5. When you pair these prefixes with an or en, you aren't just spelling anymore, you are quite literally doing vocabulary math.
Now, a quick heads up on some sneaky spelling traps. As our rabbit speed reader flips through his flashcards, notice the absolutely crucial double N. Annual, centennial, millennium. They all have that tricky double N. And notice the suffix ennial, spelled E-N-N-I-A. Keep that double N rule safely in your pocket for your next spelling bee for sure.
All right, you've made it to the final boss level, the Word Detective Escape Room. This is where we team up with the Arctic Wolf investigator to decode giant, intimidating words using pure root math. We're not going to just memorize these words, we're going to solve them like puzzles. Let's crack the first code. Take the massive word quinquennial. Now, if you tried to just memorize that, it would be a total nightmare. But let's break it down like a true detective. Quinque means 5. Annual means year. Put them together, and what do you get? Every 5 years. See? By simply combining the prefix and the root, you completely decoded it perfectly, without any rote memorization.
Okay, let's tackle an absolute monster of a word. Sesquicentennial. It looks terrifying, right? But our desert camel scholar isn't scared at all. Let's do the math. Sesqui means 1.5. Cent means 100. What's 1.5 times 100? It's 150. Add ennial for years, and boom! A sesquicentennial is a 150-year celebration. You literally just mathematically solved a 16-letter word.
Let's try one more, just for fun. Superannuation. Super means over or above, and annual means year. So you are over the years. Picture our retired brown bear relaxing beside his timeline. Superannuation simply means retirement after many years of hard work and service. You've gone above the required years.
Wow, just look at what you've achieved. It is officially graduation day in King Leo's Year Kingdom. You didn't just memorize a boring list of words today. You actually learned how the words are built. You've totally earned your Masterclass status.
Just picture these massive word banners flying by in our vocabulary parade. Annual, anniversary, biennial, centennial, millennium, sesquicentennial. You can instantly decode every single one of these giant words now. This skill is going to give you a massive advantage, not just in spelling bees, but in reading, writing, science, and even history. Before we go, I want to leave you with a final thought from our wise eagle mentor. Every year you grow older, but every root you learn makes your vocabulary grow stronger. You've completely conquered the year kingdom today, but it really makes you wonder, what other massive, ancient words are hiding in plain sight in your daily life, just waiting for you to decode them? Keep asking questions, word detectives, and I'll see you on the next explainer.